1, 2, 3. All right.
Oh, I love going first.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Oh, I hate it.
I actually despise going first, but I guess if you insist, I'll do it for the views.
We'll do it for the content, baby.
It's all about the clicks.
I do okay for the most part on YouTube. I think my Twitch is a little bit more consistent, but like it's also hard to judge. So like with Twitch, I average like 5 viewers throughout the whole entire stream. But like my YouTube videos, I can get anywhere from 30 to 200 views on a normal full-length video. And then with my shorts, I usually get to about 1,000.
Yeah, the shorts are addictive. I've posted some YouTube videos and would like to post more, but I made one small animation that I put as a short, and it got like 2,000 views.
Oh, nice.
And my other content was like getting 30 views. And I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, sometimes like YouTube just does that, like, yes, early for once. I know, it's crazy. Usually I don't go live until 10:30, but my episode of NCIS was over and I didn't have time to start another. I like this hand. It's not great, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Also, I did not mean to interrupt you. Please continue.
Oh, well, I don't even. Yo, bro, Chacho, you have been subbed to me for 23 months. That's absolutely insane.
Keep it up.
So, everyone is okay with me streaming, recording, and potentially posting gameplays on YouTube?
That's cool.
Cool. So I will say the gameplay content is taking a bit of a back burner right now until I kind of like figure out the podcast and good ways to edit it and stuff like that. Plus I lost like my setup for the thing. So like I had animations of like the pictures of the commander would come up with sound, the commander would come up with sounds and stuff like that. And I lost all that stuff because like all I had to do was just change the picture and then it would just kind of like fill in the blanks for me. But since my computer decided to take a crap on me and I had to restart it, I lost that stuff. So I'm kind of like trying, and I might change my gameplay up a little bit more, change the intro dynamic and everything, and maybe just do it live. So I haven't really figured that out yet either.
Here, this will help if you want to get some good footage.
I had a cat that looked just like that. I mean, to be fair, don't all black cats look the same?
Yeah.
My black cat is not that doesn't. Mine's very short haired.
My
My black cat is chilling on my bed.
Yeah, my black cat, his name was Jerry Lee Lewis, like the famous like piano player or whatever, the guy that did the song Great Balls of Fire.
Chat, I would show you my cat, but my setup consists of duct tape, so I can't.
Yeah, it might not be the best idea. All right, so why don't we start in whoa, damn, you know, it's getting close to a hype train.
Welcome to the Zom Squad.
Oh my god. So if I have a hype train, it's so close. If I have one of you two get into my chat right now and I'll gift you a sub so I can have an official hype train. You have 2 minutes to do it. Twitch.tv/zombieapocalypse.
2 minutes to get a hype train.
Yeah, so if one of you two hop into my chat right now, I will gift you a sub just to get the hype train.
Can't be me, I already did it.
Manigold, hop into my Twitch chat, twitch.tv/zombieapocalypse. Jay Dizzle, bro. I need your help.
If I remember my password, okay, I got it.
And then just say it's me in chat. That's all you got to do.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. It's spelled right there in the corner of my thing. I know they have to get here.
Did you get me my
Hello.
Oh, we did it. We did it. Get the sub.
I am Sir Shovel, by the way.
Oh my god. We did it.
Zombie Apocalypse has gifted a sub to Sir Shovel. Welcome to the ZOMB squad.
Did it work? Did the hype train work? Once a hundred. No, it didn't work. Yes, boy, help me. Why didn't it work? I gift sub. No, I have 16 seconds.
Wait.
It didn't work. No. That was disappointing. Well, welcome to the Som Squad now.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, why don't we go ahead and go over Rule 0 before we get too crazy here. So we got Sapperling, the Pulpinor, huh? What do we got going on over there?
It's pretty much just a big stompy with a bit of grave recursion.
Okay. Okay, well, I have myself here a Garth One-Eye deck. It will win with only one particular card. Only one. I refuse to win it any other way. If I attack, it is to either get rid of a Planeswalker or get a minor benefit, but not to kill people. So that's how. I won't tell you what the card is, but I refuse to win any other way. So let me live long enough to show you the ways of Garth One-Eyed. All right, we got Wilhelt next. What do we got going on over there?
It's more or less a combo deck.
Yeah.
A Zombo deck.
The zombie.
There you go.
All right, Tim, what do we got going on over there?
Yeah, so I'm gonna play Saheeli the Gifted today. So this is blue-red artifacts matter. It is the deck I have had the longest, and therefore it has the most upgrades to it. So it's got a lot of really powerful cards in it. Yeah. So I'm gonna ramp into very, very big things.
Sounds exciting. All right,
This is also my oldest deck.
Manigold. Let's go ahead and get.
So, yeah, I bowled twice. I pitched one card. So I'm
Oh,
down to
no.
six.
Go ahead and keep it. We mulled a sevens here. We're here for the content, baby. And it's no fun if we have to put cards away.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
For my first turn, I will draw. I will play a Wickloom Campus and just tap and pass.
All right. We're going to go ahead and draw this lucky card. An interesting one for sure, but definitely doesn't do what I wanted to do. We're going to play a tap Breeding Pool and pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go to the hype train. Maybe I can't gift to a hype
Play
train.
Temple of Deceit. Scroll. Pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play Silver Bluff Bridge, which is a blue-red artifact land that enters tapped, and that is it for me. Pass.
Do you know what? I realized, Tim? I'm gonna have 3 5 colored decks within the next week.
Because so that you got the 5-color secret layer deck.
I sure did.
Are you sure it's not going to take you 2 years to get it like the last time?
It's already shipped. They pre-made it this time.
I want that Nico bonus.
What is the commander in that deck?
Hessic and Plater Bridge.
That's a good commander.
I'm gonna play Baron Lord and just tap with a blue canvas to play a Worldly Tutor. I'm going to tutor for a group hug card, so
You're playing group hugs too? I hope so, because I'm going to be playing a group hug card within the next 2 turns.
He needs a hug.
this is not primarily group hug, but there is a lot of group hug in it because I enjoy it. I will be tutoring for a veteran explorer.
That's when it dies. We search. Does that search for basics?
Yeah, each player
Okay.
switches to basics when it dies.
Okay, I don't know if I have 2 basics in this deck.
Well,
I think I
sorry
do.
about that. Yeah, I'm stuck on land, so
I mean, that's fair.
and my top deck's not going to be a land because
Well, it's going to be a veteran explorer. Are you doing anything else, good sir?
And I'll just pass the turn.
All right, we're going to go ahead and draw a card. That is also not a land. It's making me nervous. We're going to go ahead and play Liquid Metal Torque here and pass the turn.
Nice. I love that card. You see it all the time.
It works really well with my commander because I can turn anything into an artifact and then use disenchant to remove it.
This. Oh lord, he's rampant. Arcane Signet. Okay.
Kind of unexciting, all things considered. I'll play Spire Bluff Canal, which enters untapped because of how few lands I have. And that's
Sweet.
it.
Alright, you good?
Yes, yeah, that's okay.
And I'll just play the veteran explorer. So
Well, in response, I'm going to turn that Arcane Signet into an artifact.
Whoa, big brain.
damn. That's against the line.
All right, we're going to go ahead and draw. Is it a land? It's not a land, but that's okay. We're going to play a card called Mana Flare. So when people tap lands for mana, it taps an additional of that land, what that land produced.
Oh shit. It's a 2 for 1.
That's an
You're
enchantment.
welcome. It sure is.
Damn. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's it for me because I don't have another land to play.
Okay. Next. Untap.
Oh yeah, I should probably hit spacebar, huh?
So you said each land taps for 2. Of what value they
Correct.
should produce.
Oh, you're right. So like your temple to see if you tap it for blue, it adds a second blue. If you tap it for a black, it adds a black. You can't tap the temple to add a blue and a black.
Okay. Gotcha. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Necro Duality.
You're welcome.
I will pass.
Yeah, let's just have an explosive game. Let's do it. Let's.
I'm really sad I didn't have a land.
Yeah, I missed a land drop just now.
I'm sure we're all here. Alright, land for turn is going to be an island.
Man, hitting land drops. I can't believe
Yeah. Oh yeah, am I the only one who hit the third land right?
You're the only one to hit the third.
Okay, that's gonna make it much sadder for everybody else. Okay. Sequencing.
Oh no!
this is very sad.
Yeah, I'll just keep it simple for now, I think. We'll get 2 blue from that, 2 red from that, and we will play Sahili.
Nice.
and will immediately plus her 1 to make a servo, and that is it. Pass turn.
Okay. I will untap, keep and draw. I'll tap the Baron Moor and the Blue Campus for 2 black and 2 green. I'll play a Read the Bones, floating a green. So I'll lose 2 life, I'll scry 2, and then draw 2.
What do the bones tell you?
All the good things.
They tell me good cards but no lands, so I'm gonna send these to the bottom.
I was about to say you missed the bottom card there.
Yeah, and then I'll draw 2.
Any lands?
I'll play Demolition Field.
Sweet.
It is a land, but it's a colorless land, which is kind of sad.
You still have a black
So
floating.
I'll use the floating and tap 2 for a Reference's Monument, and
Mhm.
I'll pass.
So you're not gonna kill that creature. All right.
Well, I mean, there's no one to kill it with. I
Come
can
on,
swing
land.
it.
It's not a land. So I have 5 mana to currently work with. Let's see. It's weird having like so little mana, but having all the choices in the world.
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep things simple. We'll do blue and a colorless and cast a Fate Spinner. So, what this card does, it says, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player chooses draw step, main phase, or combat phase. That player skips each instance of the chosen step or phase this turn.
Wait, what is that called?
Fate Spinner.
So you gotta skip a phase.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
So every upkeep until that's gone.
until it's gone, correct. We're gonna play another great card that is fantastic. We're gonna play Doubling Cube. Don't worry about what that card does. It's very fair. Please don't look at it. And then that's it for me.
I'll skip my combat.
Sweet.
Draw for turn.
I'm gonna skip my draw step just to flex.
You monster.
If I had any kind of just so I can attack with my 1/1.
You know what though? Manigold. I will block that creature if you attack me with it. But you might have to skip your up or your draw phase or your main phase.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but tempting offer.
But what I can do is I can attack you on my turn. And then you can
Yeah,
block
if you
it.
do that, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm down for that.
And do those lands come into play or to your hand?
They come into play untapped.
Wow.
Okay, I play Undead Augur.
I love that card.
Because of Necro Reality. And then I play Dreadhorde Invasion. I got one floating blue.
So Undead Augur is when a creature dies, right? You lose a life and draw a card?
Yep.
And then this one is
I will
it upkeeps
pass.
you a mass 1, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
All right, Tim. It's all up to you. It's amazing
Okay.
what you can do with only
Unless-
three mana producing permanents, right?
I'm gonna skip my combat steps.
Dang it.
surprising no one. I'll draw my card for turn. I'm gonna play some incredibly unfair things as well. So
You're welcome.
let's start with Urza's Saga.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I will remember you.
sequencing. What's going on out here? What can I do? Not a lot of interesting targets. Doubling cube is interesting, actually.
It is a very interesting target,
Isn't it?
especially with this card right here.
Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll circle back. I'm gonna get 2 colorless from Urza Saga, 2 blue from the island, and cast Urza Lord High Artificer.
That's not scary.
No, with that ETBs, I'm gonna create this construct. It's not the exact right token, but it's pretty close. So this guy's power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts, and that's gonna change a lot. So I'm just gonna, we'll figure it out when it's necessary. Right now the number is 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hmm.
3. I could just make more things. Is that the move? I think it probably is. Okay, so plus Sahili, we will make another servo. I will tap the Spire Bluff for 2 and play a Mind Stone. Artifact counts now 5. And that's gonna be it on the pass.
I think I'm actually going to risk it for the biscuit and skip my draw phase.
What?
So yeah, and then you said you would block it, right?
I will absolutely block it.
Actually, Tim, if I swing this at your Urza, will you block it?
So Urza's a creature.
Yeah,
So if
it's
you swing at me, will I block?
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's what I meant.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose not to answer that.
I will 100% block it. He's not going to block it.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of scary. So I'm gonna set this at zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I'll block it. So we each search for 2 basic lands and put them into play, right?
So we each search for 2 basics. Yeah.
Do I have 2 basics?
do we get to put them into play?
Yeah, and untapped and everything.
Ooh, that's 1 basic.
Untapped and everything.
Yeah. I feel so warm and fuzzy, like I just got hugged.
Yeah. You did.
I'm pretty sure I have an island in
What?
here too.
Remember
Alright.
that feeling.
I do have 2 basics.
Remember this feeling; it will not last.
Yeah, I only have 2 basics in the whole entire deck.
Next time I'll hug you to death.
Ooh. Wouldn't be the first time.
And it definitely won't be the last.
I'm going to tap this for 2, this for 2, and this for 2. So I have 6 in my pool. I'm gonna play a Verdant Sun Avatar.
Love it.
When it enters the battlefield or any other creature enters, I gain life equal to its toughness. So I will gain 5 life off it entering. And also target creature gets +2/+2 and trample. Doesn't really matter. Tap this for 2.
He's like, face better, face better, face better.
Give it the Fate Spinner. I know you won't do it.
Unfortunately, it's target creature I control.
Oh.
Sadly.
Oh. Damn.
I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm gonna play Seraph the Viper's Fang. So other tapped creatures I control have Death Touch, and other untapped creatures I control have Hexproof.
Love it.
I can pay 1, tap it to untap target creature or land. I will gain 4 life off of entering, and that's it for me. I'll pass.
All right.
Everybody settle in. I feel like we're gonna be here a minute.
All right.
This is gonna be a long one.
No, my turn won't be long. I just have a lot of cool
No,
things.
not your turn. Not your turn. The game.
Yes.
Look at this. Our boy's got necro duality. Our guys over here is getting all the life. You're getting your engine set up over there.
Shh! Don't tell him about my engine, Tim.
Yeah. Don't worry about me at all.
All right, we're going to Phyrexian Metamorph. Any responses?
What does that do?
It's a clone. For an artifact or a creature.
Oh, that's good.
All
I'm
right.
gonna hit the double too.
Oh, no. I'm going to hit the Urza.
No? Imagine.
There's it says it's a Talisman of Dominance on the spell table. You play 4.
Let's see. So I now have 6, 7, 8 mana, which could turn into 10 mana. We'll do 2, 3. We'll do it. Yeah, I guess we'll do it this way. The island instead. Oh, I took 2 life because of the Phyrexian Metamorph. And then we are going to cast a Mirage Mirror. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana still. And with the way Urza works, you shuffle then reveal, right? I can't like Enlighten Tutor somewhere in the middle and put whatever I want.
That's right. Shuffle your library, then exile the top card at the end. Until end of turn, you may play the card without paying a single cost. Yep.
Timing restriction does matter, right? Because I cast it until end of turn.
Until end of turn, yes. So timing restrictions matter.
1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We're gonna go ahead and spin the Urza.
Also, are you skipping combat?
I don't have to choose. It's only opponents.
Oh, it's opponents.
Yep. All right, you guys ready for the reveal? It's a land. I guess I'll play it.
Oh.
I do have a forest. Is it cast or play?
Play.
Okay, cool. I'll play it.
So you can play lands. Yeah. You need a like spin the wheel sound effect. Like, but no, I mean, yes, but no.
Or the Wheel of Fortune one.
Right. Well, because like not everybody's gonna recognize that sound effect, but something like I don't know, like spin it to win it or something. I guess that's spin it to win it, isn't it? I don't know, something like that.
I think I'm done for the turn. Instead of the Urza, instead of the construct, I'm gonna tap the Urza instead. because Urza is also an artifact in my deck. That's it for me.
Alright. Untap. I'll skip my combat again.
Sweet. That's all I ask.
Oh, wait. During my upkeep, I lose 1 life and amass a zombie. It's a 1/1.
I really like that oil slicked island.
Yeah, they're nice, ain't they?
I feel like they almost look metal, which is really cool.
Yeah. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll bring out Will Help. Necro Duality will see Will Help copy himself and see him die, and then it will create me a token.
Yep.
And then it'll trigger Undead Augur. Both of them, so I lose 2 life and draw 2 more cards. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play Dictator Erebos.
Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna go. Oh, does anyone else have responses?
None for me.
What does that do?
Whenever he sacrifices a creature, each player sacrifices a creature.
I have no response.
All right. I'll tap this for blue. I'll mana drain it.
Okay.
And then let me get die to remind me that I have 5 mana on.
Alright. Let's see. At the end of my turn, I'm going to sacrifice this here zombie token to give me another one of these bad boys. Undead Augur triggers twice.
Oh, you sacrificed the amassed
Draw.
creature. Okay.
Yeah, and I draw 3 cards. And I will need to discard down the hand side of that I'll pass.
All right. While still on Jay's end step, mana gold. Would it benefit you in any way if I were to mill a bunch of cards for you?
For me? Not really.
No.
No.
Huh. Well, that makes the choice harder. Because I was hoping to benefit somebody, or I was hoping to. I think both of the other guys might actually get a benefit.
But
Alright.
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, if it were going to benefit you as a trade-off for the earlier hug, I would be pretty down with that. But our zombie deck and our deck that can regrow anything from the graveyard with its commander do not seem like a great target. Okay, so I am going to let's do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to cast Drown in Dreams for 7. And I'm just going to choose to draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, then I will untap and take my turn. I'm going to skip my draw step.
I don't like the sounds of that.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to discard a hand size. Like, I already have a shitload of cards.
Oh, that's
So I just
true.
drew-
That's
I just
true.
drew a whole crap. So when I move to my first main phase, Urza Saga is going to trigger and go up to 2. Alright, let's figure some stuff out. So you've got a construct.
Mm-hmm. I have a construct and a face
and the
spinner.
face spinner. You've got 200 augurs, will help, 200 decayed zombies. You've got the viper and the big dino. Okay,
My construct is currently a 5/5.
cool.
3, 4. Yep.
Alright, land for turn. Is that what I want? No, more color. No, because like, yeah, alright. Alright, 2 red, 2 blue, storm the vault.
Oh. It's going to turn into Tolarian Academy at the end of the turn.
Gosh, if only oh, I guess I do have something to do with all this ridiculous mana, but if I have a land on top of my library, then I shouldn't have played a land. Shouldn't have played a land. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Backing up now. 2 blue and 1. I will play Emery or Gorilla Lock. ETB mill 4 cards. Brutaclad. Curse Mirror. Island. Mountain.
So you have a blue and a colorless floating, right? She costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control.
Oh, because I don't play that card ever. So I didn't need to tap all that.
Right.
I guess I could have just tapped the Mind Stone for a blue.
Oh, right, because of Urza.
Alright, I will tap this for 2 red, 1 for Mana Vault, 1 for Goblin Welder. And then I will move to combat, and I will attack zombie with my construct, which is 1, 2.
I'm just going to block it with Fate Spinner.
5,
Fine.
6, 7. Okay, it's 7, 7. All right, blocking with Fate Spinner. Fate Spinner down.
Thank you.
Don't wake me up before you go.
I mean, I think it just has. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm gonna plus the Healy, make another servo, and then I'll pass. Okay.
I will untap my beautiful onions. I will draw a group hug card. I will tap this for 8. And I'm just going to play a standard convergence. So creatures with flying cannot attack me or planeswalkers I control. At the beginning of my end step, I create a 5/5 green sand token. And I will just move directly to the end step. I will create a 5/5 green sandwoman token. I will gain 5 life off the Sun Avatar. And I'll just pass the turn.
I'm going to Enlighten Tutor on your end step, too.
So my just so everybody is aware, my Storm the Vault flipped on my end step as well. I missed the trigger, but it is now on the back of the Vault of Catlacan, which can tap the blue for each artifact it controls.
That's a lot of mana.
Yeah. +1 thanks to Mana Vault or Mana Player.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me get mana reflections.
Creatures with flying can't attack you.
Yes. What did you do?
I'm getting mana reflections from Enlightened Tutor.
If you tap a. Okay.
All right, I'll draw this card for turn. I have 5 mana in my mana pool. I'll use 4 of it and 2 green, so I'll have 1 left. Oh, this is all untapped. Sorry, I'm really excited. For mana reflection.
So you have access to 24 men.
Oh, it's going to be a lot worse than that.
It's so much worse than that.
All right, so hold on. That's 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna activate Mirage Mirror twice, and I'm gonna have it first be your land, the artifact land that taps for mana. I'm gonna tap it, and then I'm gonna have it turn into mana reflections after. So it will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna tap for 10. And then now I have a mana, 2 mana reflections. So this would be 2, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15. Plus 15 plus 4, that's 19, plus 4 more is how much? 19 plus 4 is
23.
so 23. So I have 33 mana in my mana pool. I'm going to remove 3 and then double it, double it, double it. So I have 60, 120, 240. What's 240 divided by 5? That would be...
How are you doubling it multiple times?
I have mana reflection,
Yeah.
so this is going to double it, because I have 2 of them.
You're not tapping the cube for.
Oh, I absolutely am. It says double the amount of mana in a type in your mana pool. So if I'm doubling it, I'm adding mana.
You're not tapping it for mana.
Oh, I absolutely am. I pay 3 and tap it to double it. So doubling adds mana.
I don't think that's.
Oh, it's
That's
100%
not
how it works. I've played this deck thousands of times.
Okay.
So what's 240 divided by 5? So 100 would be 20. 200 would be 40. So 47 times, or no. 40. Oh God. 40. 240. And that would be 8 more times. So I have
248 divided by 5 is 48.
So I'm gonna activate Urza 48 times. So is it alright if I just count 48 cards and then just play them as I need to? Like I don't need to shuffle since everything's old information or new information.
Sure.
1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. All right. So we'll play Harpy to Spring. We'll play Belladros. We'll play, is it Signet, Duretti, Goblin Welder, Seaborn Muse, Bringer of the Blue Dawn, Emery. Actually, I won't play Emery yet. We'll play that later too. Silent Arbiter, Amulet of Vigor. Okay, looks like I can win here. All right. All right, so I have the Amulet of Vigor out. We're going to play a land. I guess Rootbound Crag's fine. I'm gonna pay 10 life and untap all my lands.
GG.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna skip to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a Door to Nothingness. With the mana I have floating, I'll play Tawnos, Dockside. I'll and then I can get it back and play it again. I think they got mad at me.
Maybe.
I guess I could have demonic tutored for another Rings of Brightheart too, I guess.
Right.
And then I did have protection too. Man, Urza's busted.
Yep.
Sort of. I mean, they knew they were going to die, but they didn't let me send the command zones. I didn't get to send the regards. They left before the card. That makes me sad. I mean, when you don't interact with my stuff, this is what happens. And if it wasn't for that Urza, none of this would have been possible.
Right.
That was the fairest 240 mana, huh? So, what do you want to do for the next episode of the podcast? Do you want to do something simple like our deck building template? Did you just want to do like a deck tech of another deck we have?
So do you have some sense of like what? I mean, I guess it's probably too early to start asking what's more popular.
Yes, I would agree. Trading Post needs to be in our next episode at some point.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Well, I mean, so how many decks do I have Trading Post in? 2, I think. But I have to do the Mishra decks next if I was going to do Trading Post. So yeah, I think I like the deck tech.
Yeah, it's hard to say like if I don't think we're well known enough to like say, oh, this is our deck building template, because like I don't always follow it myself. Like sometimes I want to just build stow on theme. I could care less about the numbers, you know what I mean?
Right, and really, like, I'd be pretty surprised if anybody were able to, like, really say they're building that strictly from a template. I mean, I agree with you that there's, like, I wouldn't consider myself to be an expert on that.
But people are showing interest in my Windgrace deck already, like asking for the deck list and stuff. So like
for Windgrace.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
because you didn't do that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Earth is a busted card when you get to look at the top 48 cards.
Yeah, I tell you, it's at least a little embarrassing. You know the cards in my deck better than I do, because I did not understand how Urza worked, and you were able to capitalize on it in a really meaningful way. I definitely could have been using it in a different way and didn't realize exactly how the wording was.
Yeah, I had that Enlightened Tutor in my hand, and I was hoping that I would have been able to put like Chromatic Orrery or something on top. But when you just can Enlighten Tutor for mana reflection and have a doubling cube on the board. Yeah, I feel like I really upset them. But like,
did you?
I think so. Like, they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna scoop to that, and immediately left. Like, they didn't even like give me the opportunity to show them how I won. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but like you were gonna play the top half of your deck.
Yeah, I mean that's fair too.
So you could have shortcutted all that. You could, and you like but that's not what you did. You were playing things out sequentially.
Well, yeah, that's because I didn't look through all 48 cards. I was just trying to be like, okay, I'm playing like I was just searching it, and I'm like, I'm playing these cards, and then as soon as I saw the Amulet of Vigor, I'm like, oh, I can do this now.
Right. What I'm telling you is that that is what's probably annoying. Is that like when you are able to do that, you should be, what you could do to save everybody time is to look through all of the cards, find the cards that are going to win you the game, to figure out whether or not you can win before you do anything. Just look through all the cards very quickly, figure out if you have it, and say, if I play these cards in this sequence, I win.
Okay.
But like really, it's like playing with your food.
Yeah, I just thought like instead of sitting like having me think for 5-10 minutes or whatever,
it wouldn't have taken you that long. So like
probably not.
To look through all of the cards and determine if you have the win in hand or not, because it's really like, is Door in there? Is you knew you had Veladros, like, so it is Door in there? Is Amulet in there? Is there a way for me to get more mana right now?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't need to have used the direct. Every card that I played, I needed to use.
Right.
Because I would have needed to sack another artifact in order to get.
Right, but you could shortcut.
Yeah.
Like you can like kind of get it out in your head and then say, okay, here's Door to Nothingness, here's Amulet of Vigor. These are the pieces that are going to make it go off and kill everybody all at once.
Right.
Because otherwise, it just looks again like you're just you're just playing with your food.
Yeah.
It's tough because like that is what makes Urza such a frustrating thing to play against, is that that is the great conundrum of the game, isn't it? That like when you're playing a combo, or when you're playing something that's really over the top, it takes time to actually do the things, to actually go through the combo. That's the nature of the combo win, and,
right.
and really like Commander by and large is a combo format.
Mm-hmm.
So really, like, you're gonna watch somebody go through their combo.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should have just taken like 2 minutes, looked at the cards, and said, oh, okay, this is what I need to do it. So, you think the deck tech idea is a good idea?
I think it's fine. I don't have a better suggestion, so if that's the way you want to go, I'm here for it.
Yeah, and since we have the template and the last template worked really well, I think we can just reuse that script and just change the decks. And I do want to have a public service announcement for every episode because I think it's freaking hilarious. And like the next episode, our public service announcement is going to be that Trading Post is the best artifact in all of creation of Magic the Gathering. If you disagree with us, you know what I mean, something along those lines. Because I think my brother would really enjoy that.
Yeah, we will not be accepting further comments on this. We will be taking no questions, answering no questions.
Yeah, I think that would be a fun way to go.
Yeah, I'm fine with the definitely fine with just doing another deck tech.
Because that gives us more time to think of another topic to do. Anyway, so like that gives us an additional 2 more weeks to figure out what we want to do. And if we happen to think of something like at the beginning of next week, we can bring it to each other's attention, and then we have 3 weeks to figure out the script for it too. Because with the deck tech, since it's basic, like the script is basically solved, we just need to insert the information. It shouldn't take nearly as long. And I'm lucky that I just put Windgraced and tapped out a couple days ago because of that. Because the guy was like, oh, deck list, please. And I'm like, okay, I can get Windgrace up, no problem. And then 2 days later, he was like, I'm really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed the gameplay. But then he's going to look at the price tag of that deck and he's going to be like, oh, God, no. Oh, by the way, I have a new most expensive card.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my Bayou's like $1,100 now. So that's exciting.
I'll have to see. That is crazy. I'll have to see. I think I'll probably do Izuri.
That's topical.
I guess I could do Hitotsugo actually.
Oh, that would be good too.
That's the newest one.
Yeah. I think my Yargle deck's not tuned enough for me to really think about it. Like I would want to tune it down and then play test it some more before I like went and did it. Because there's definitely some issues with that deck that need to be resolved. Like I need to add more removal and other things like that. So, how was your vacation, Tim?
It was interesting. We got this tiny cabin in the Catskill Mountains in New York.
That sounds like fun.
So it's like, you can look it up. Let me see if I can find the website. It's like,
yeah, send that to my wife. We love finding new places.
Well, it's let me see. It's very interesting. So it's like, I'm not finding. Oh, hold on. Getaway house. That's it.
Was there a single piece of removal played that game?
No.
God damn. I mean, to be fair, I had none in my hand.
I had a counter in my hand the whole game, but I was waiting for the right thing. And really, when it comes to playing against your deck, it's like I really just want to wait for the exact right thing. And it's by the time your engine was going too strong, it was too late.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a good target, even if I had broke out a counter spell in that very last turn you were going.
That mana reflection would have been a really good thing to hit, I think, because then, I mean, I would have had a quarter of the mana.
It's just so many pieces, though. It's like,
right.
And
it's hard to choose.
It's really, really hard to choose, and I think that you're probably right. That is the thing that you searched for. That should have probably been my indicator. That's the thing I should target. So yeah, anyway, so we did this getaway thing. It's like it's a tiny cabin, so like in the same vein as a tiny house. So it's like oh my god, it's like a camper, only bougie.
We love bougie
so
campers.
It's terrific, and you can even get ones that are big enough that they have more than one bed. But it's a tight space, right? But you go and you.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I've seen things like these.
Yeah, you kind of do the digital detox thing, like you put your devices away. You don't really get any service anyway, so. But yeah, we just went and camped for 3 days and cooked some really amazing food over the campfire, and just like we're very quiet and peaceful for a couple of days. It was nice.
And I'm blowing up your turned off phone like, oh, what do you think of this? What do you think of this?
I didn't get
I know.
know.
Now my question is do they have fishing where you were?
I would say the short answer is probably yes. I would not know how to access it. There's another state as well, so I don't know how that factors into it.
I would have to get a license or something.
Right. So I think that they wouldn't be like on site, because really the actual getaway sites are meant to be kind of removed from society. They're meant to be kind of tucked away. So there's no like event or anything going on at the actual site.
Right.
It's really like meant to be very quiet and very very kind of tucked away. So you would have to leave the site and find a place that's nearby. But I definitely drove by some places that looked like they were fishing spots.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, there's like a huge ass. What looks like maybe a river there.
Yeah. So the one that we went to.
Were you at?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Catskills, right?
Yeah, we were in the Catskills, and so yeah, there was a gigantic lake where we were.
Yeah. Fishing in that would be great. Yeah, there's another lake over here too. Oh, the Catskills Park is quite huge.
Yeah, we were in the western part of it. So
Oh,
you can see that.
probably where the marker is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, is that a lake? I thought it was a river. Either
I
way.
mean, it depends how close to it you are.
Yeah, it looks like a river because I can see like where the water comes in from it. Or maybe that's a river. I can't tell.
Right, you got to get pretty close.
Oh yeah,
up to
that's a
see.
lake.
So,
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a shorter stream today, I think, because I need to pack up some magic cards so we can play Magic the Gathering after we do our late night fishing.
You going fishing again this week?
Oh yeah, we're going to Poconos this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm leaving tomorrow at like 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I won't be home until like technically Monday morning, because me and my brother we booked a charter for Mother's Day night. So like the wife and the kids are going to go home, and then his kids are going to go home with my parents, and me and Alan are going to go somewhere else in the Poconos, fish for half a day, and then go fishing for the rest of the night. It's gonna be pretty fantastic. And then after we're done fishing, we're gonna go home. I didn't even cast my commander. That's crazy. See, seeing Urza really makes me want to put Urza in this deck.
Yeah.
But I also don't think that's like, I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, it's good mana ramp too. I have a decent amount of artifacts.
You know, that's the tricky thing about it, is that I actually, in a lot of ways, wish that it didn't have that last line of text.
Right.
Like that it didn't have that last activated ability. If it just had the other stuff, it would still probably go in this deck.
Right.
But it wouldn't be that, like, it wouldn't be a win condition by itself. And like here we see why that it ultimately ends up being a pretty unfun card to play against, because because really, like, let's be fair, if you had not done that on your turn, I was going to do a very similar thing on mine.
Right.
Because I had sculpting steel in my hand.
Oh,
So
yeah, so did I.
I was gonna sculpting steel your doubling cube.
Ugh.
And then tap my land for the mana, and then then double it up, and I was going to do a very, very similar thing. So it was going to happen one way or the other, but again, that just really goes to show the raw power of that card and how it's probably not the funnest card to play in Commander, or play against anyway.
So what would have been a good way to explain how doubling cube and mana reflections works together?
So I think you could have shortcutted that by saying, "Listen, I know that it doesn't seem like it works that way. I have looked at it." You could have skipped right to the "I have looked this up in the past." Right. You can look it up on Gatherer. You will find the same answer. It definitely works this way.
Yeah, I probably could have said something along the lines, if anything adds mana to your mana pool by tapping it, it's tapping to add mana. Because like because it's saying double, which if your number is going higher, you're adding. It doesn't matter.
Right, but you can understand how it's tricky, right?
Oh, right,
like
because it's not like a mana dork or something.
Right, that it really that it is unfortunately a very very difficult thing to it's worded very funny, and it doesn't necessarily on its face make sense that would work that way.
Right. God, I had a disgusting amount of mana that turn. That mana drain definitely helped out too. But man, it's only 11 o'clock. Let's pull up the deck to kind of see what I need to change on the Windgrace side of things. Yeah. What deck should I bring, Alan, to the mountains? Yeah, I'm gonna have 3 5-color decks by the end of next week. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of changes because really only 5 of the cards. You want me to play Vampire Survivors? No, I gotta pack some more. Yeah, I'll bring bears. I can do that. I'm thinking bears, Garth, coin flip, and maybe like Necrons or something. Or no, instead of Garth, I'll bring Sisay or something. Don't forget to bring yours too, Alan. Your Yarlock deck's pretty cool too.
So no streaming this weekend then?
No, definitely not. I'm not bringing my whole PC setup. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, so let's just take the layup and do another deck tech. I will think a little bit about which one I will do. I mean, I actually think the Azuri, I put a lot of work into the Azuri.
Yeah, no, I like both of them, so.
Right. Yeah, I do think that the Hidetsugu one is more topical, and it has some splashier cards in it, and I can talk about some like really over-the-top cards. So yeah, I mean,
if you do Hidetsugu, we're gonna put yours first this time.
Okay.
Just because it is more topical, and I think people would be more willing to listen to that half over Windgrace. Not saying that Windgrace doesn't deserve a deck tech or anything like that.
That's a good enough reason for me to do that. They're actually, because they are my newest decks, they are both already on Moxfield because I built them in digital first. I just have to go through and make sure that it is actually up to date because I made so many subtle changes over time that it's like I really want to make sure that I have it all the way updated.
Yeah, I just put in Windgrace the other day. So
It's different, right? When you like actually you build a paper deck and then you take that paper deck and then you turn it into a digital deck because you're just actually entering the cards in one by one as you go through. For these last two decks I built them online first, and then played them online a whole lot, and then built them in paper. And as I was building them in paper, I made more changes. So.
10 people looked at my Lord Windgrace deck. So you want to take a guess on how much my Lord Windgrace deck is? Now I did put exact printings. Like every printing that is in this list are the printings that I have in paper. So you want to take a gander of how much it's worth?
Yeah, I don't know how much.
$5,078.20.
Yeah.
Oh man. The most expensive cards were Mox Diamond at $629, Mana Crypt at $329, Badlands at $499, Bayou at $1,099.99, and Taiga at $399. Ancient Tomb is now $89.99 too.
I bet that gets reprinted again in the Commander set this summer.
Oh, does it really?
I bet. We haven't seen anything from the set yet, I don't think. So, but I'd be pretty surprised if it didn't.
Apparently, my foil Field of the Dead is $42.99. I didn't realize Valakut was. It's weird. So like I was like looking up the prices of fetch lands, and it's throwing me through a loop that like Verdant Catacomb is cheaper than Windswept Heath.
Yep. Yeah. Well, they flip flop. They flip flop it like drastically now.
Yeah, I'm just so not used to it. So like my foil Verdant Catacomb is like $65. My non-foil Windswept Heath is $49.99, and then my Wooded Foothills is $57.99.
Very happy to pick up all those enemy colored fetches so cheap when I did, because it won't be that way forever.
I can't wait to play Portal of Phyrexia and stuff. Like there was some cards in here that I'm like, oh, I forgot I put you in here. Like Awaken the Woods. I totally forgot I put it in the deck.
In Windgrace?
Yeah.
Finally got one, did you?
Oh yeah, I got a foil one, which is funny because the foil is cheaper than the regular printing.
That's ridiculous. Your card doesn't even see any standard play, so it's like you would really think that it would the other way around.
But it's still $20.99.
Well, because it's very obviously a fantastic Commander card, and there's only been one printing of it. Yeah, so Commander Masters, which I have no idea when it comes out this summer, I think.
Oh yeah, I'll buy a box.
So the only thing that's been they have revealed 7 cards from it, and 5 of them are 4 of them are brand new, and 3 of them are reprints. The reprints are the Dragon.
Oh wow.
Capture of Jingzhou, which is the other time warp.
Oh yeah.
It's the other 5 mana time warp and Jewel Lotus.
Yeah, I should probably buy a box of that. Because that would be a good thing to like, I could sap so many shorts out of that, because if I buy a box, that's 24 shorts right there, because every pack can just be a short. And then like I think that would be an insane thing to do. Yeah, I'm still not too sure about Chandra's Ignition, because I do have creatures that get big, right? Like, I don't know how I feel about that card yet, but I haven't played it yet. Another card that I added that's surprisingly cheap is Red Sun's Twilight. I figured that would be a pretty interesting add-in. I took out Hull Breach for it. So it's 2 red and an X. Destroy up to X target artifacts. If X is 5 or more, then for each artifact destroyed this way, create a token that's a copy of it, and then those tokens gain haste, and then I have to exile them at the beginning of the next end step.
I don't know if it's better.
Well,
It's
it
just,
doesn't get enchantments, but since I have such a fast wrapping thing, like if I'm destroying a board, I can just gain everything.
Right. I don't know if it again, I don't know if it's better, but I don't even know that better is what you're looking for. Like that it is, that you're looking for something that kind of makes more, or it's something that like does trickier things or kind of
Right.
almost for the means almost. Yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean,
Yeah. But I mean, like I like it like almost in the same spot as Vandal Blast too.
Vandal Blast is so good though.
Oh, I didn't take it out. I'm looking at it as a second Vandal Blast.
Yeah. Hey friend, we're done playing for today.
But you did
Oh,
miss
okay.
out. You did miss out on a really interesting win. I copied a Urza and produced 240 mana, and then used Urza's ability 48 times.
Oh,
then-
man, that's great.
And then I used this is how this deck wins. You should definitely check out our podcast to get the full deck tech of the deck. But I have one card that this deck wins by, and it only wins by this card. And it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. Where are you? The top. It's the very last card. I have this foil Door to Nothingness signed by all the Command Zone crew.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
So every time I kill
Wow.
people with the Door to Nothingness, I say that the Command Zone sends their regards.
Yeah. Okay. I got to sign in real quick. I'm about to subscribe.
I can see. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's the best way to
Anytime.
see all the content. But if you have like podcast listening apps, we have that as well.
All right, good stuff. I'll check you out every once in a while, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
All right. All right.
All right, well, welcome to the Zombie Horde, man.
You have a nice one.
Yeah, you too.
You take that.
Yeah, I might try to make that into a short. And then like what I'll do, so there's less confusion, I'll try to like lay a picture of Phyrexian Metamorph. I'll try to overlay the Urza picture on top of it. And then just go nuts.
Right.
I think that would be a good short. Like, and then I get to cut out the argument section of it, and then you get to see me doing bad math and then casting Urza for a lot. But all right, Preserver, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are done for the evening. However, if you're looking for Magic the Gathering content, you can definitely check us out on YouTube and Twitch and your podcast listening apps. Look for AZA Commander Podcast. You'll find us. And we have some pretty cool stuff coming up. But yeah, this deck's really expensive. But yeah, so like when you were talking about when we were talking about what's his name? The guy that searches for an artifact. Like if I had an artifact creature that was a problem. Like I only have one card that would be like really good to search for, which is Portal to Phyrexia, but everything else is just like Amulet of Vigor, 2 versions of Crucible, Expedition Map, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, Mox Diamond, and Soul Ring. So like if I had a huge artifact creature, which I don't think I do, no, but it would just be something interesting to look at. But I think this is where we call it a night. Alan, you need to go to bed anyway because you're waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So by me ending the stream, I'm doing you a favor. And so So,
yeah, Alan.
Yeah,
Go to
Alan.
bed.
Yeah. So you can catch some snakeheads and take pictures and prove that fish are real, even though I still have trouble believing it. Because you still have to pack. Oh my God, pack right now. Listen to my episode of the podcast again, because I feel like our last episode was pretty good. Just listen to that again. Okay. I'm doing you all the favors in the world. I'm gonna end my stream so you can pack, and then you can go to sleep so you can wake up at 5 a.m. and catch 26 snakeheads while you're fishing tomorrow. Okay? And I'll see you tomorrow night, and then we'll catch some more fish.
It's like you are doing me zero favor.
Yeah. Whatever. But all right, Tim, I will oh, that's right. I was like, what invoice? I'm like, oh wait, I bought a sub. So let's see when my deck will be here. My label was created, so I don't know when.
Yeah, it makes sense to me that they were very mindful.
Well, with this also being 40 different like double face cards, because this deck it has 40 transforming cards.
Mhm.
That's the main reason why I'm buying it, because just transforming cards is awesome. But yeah, there's some cards. There's like why is Zatalpa not Zatalpa? Yeah, Zatalpa. No, what's the white flying elder dinosaur?
right.
Is Zatalpa? Yeah. Like,
It's
why is that
Zatalpa.
card in there? Like, he's not good.
Oh, because I don't know. Because it wasn't designed to be good.
Well, okay, so to be fair, I mean, there is a legendary theme to the deck. And like, if you flip him with the prismatic bridge, that's a good card to flip to, but like, he doesn't synergize with anything. Like, I also haven't looked at the whole deck list. I just saw that Satolpa was in the list.
Mhm.
But I really like the art on the secret layer versions of cards and stuff, and like, I might have to go through my list and see if there's any more cards that transform that replace other cards that don't transform.
Mhm.
But like, it has all the five dual face lands and stuff. Like, the value's there, so
Right. Well, it's like the double face theme, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's what the deck was really built around. I heard a criticism of it that it's like that it wasn't built to be it wasn't built to be synergistic in the way that the
coin flip deck. What? Right.
Right.
Well, when you're shoving 40 cards that happen to flip, like, there's only so many cards that are gonna be good in the deck anyway.
Right.
So, but like, I might have an extra search for Azcanta laying around that if that's not in the deck, I could put it in there, and some other stuff. Maybe I'll have to put, ooh, do you know what I should put in there? I should put Bruno and Brizella or Gisela, and have a meld combo in there too. I think that would be great.
I agree.
Because why not have different forms of transformations, right? But yeah, I like the idea of it. It's from cute to brute. So
Right.
like, the front side's like super adorable, and then the back side's absolutely terrifying.
So the pictures actually follow the theme. That's cool.
Yeah, for the I think it's like the 6 cards. So like, Nicobolus the Ravager is one of the secret layers. Nicobolus is so damn cute on the one side, and then absolutely menacing on the other.
Terrific. I can't wait to actually see it.
Yeah, me too. Obviously. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, like, I was thinking about buying a deck, and like, buying a precon for $129 is more my style than you know, because like I would want to spend almost $400 to build a deck, and if I'm only having to make certain alterations, like I don't plan on keeping this one verbatim like I did with the coin flip deck.
Right.
But with it, I'm okay with changing this one up a bit. So, but I'm gonna keep the theme in there. So like, there is a Captain Sisay in the deck too. So like, technically Captain Sisay could be my commander. So I could have 2 Sisay decks. But I definitely won't do that. Or will
I think that I am gonna build on that next because I got like
Locus of Creation?
No, Locus of All.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
Just because so it's not insanely powerful. It's just really not. So it makes it so. Thought I had it up. So yeah, it makes it so that unspent mana becomes black mana. So basically, you can tank mana just like the old green one. Only it turns it into black mana, and then it on your I actually don't even.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I have it right here. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black mana instead. Beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in the mana cost. If you do, add 3 mana in any combination to your mana pool, and put that card into your hand. If you don't, reveal it and put it into your hand. So it's just like you have a whole bunch of black mana, and then you can make 3 colors of mana if it's exactly 3 colors.
Right.
So 3-color tribal sounds like fun. Yeah, I like how fair this Omnath is. Correction.
Right.
I hate how fair this Omnath is.
Right. So yeah, it ends up being something.
And he's only a 4/4. Man, he should be at least a 5/5.
So remember that you're probably casting it for 4.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's Phyrexian, right? So really, like, it's multicolored tribal as far as I consider it. There aren't a lot of great 3 casting or 3 mana pipped cards that would go into it very well, but I think that the direction that I'm going to take it, I've looked a little bit about what everybody else has been doing.
I'm looking at it wrong. I thought it had to be 3 different colors. It has to just be 3 mana colored pips. So like it has to be like blue, 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 or black, black, black. Or blue,
black,
red, green.
blue.
Right. No, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Just needs to be 3 colored pips. So
and that's post-combat main? Oh, pre-combat main.
So the ultimatums
Gross.
become very good because it cuts their cost in half and also gives you 3 mana to smooth out whatever you need. So you can play multicolored tribal, and I think that's what I'm going to go into. I think I'm going to like really lean hard into I'm going to make this as multicolored as I can.
That sounds good, yeah.
Just not necessarily a complete restriction, but that's the direction I'm going to go with it. Like I'm going to play cards that are are at least a little suboptimal. Like there's a couple of like cards from the 2nd or 3rd round of Ravnica where it's like multicolored creatures have +1/+1 or
right.
The good one is there's one that's like whenever you cast a multicolored spell you draw a card. It's a suboptimal card.
Ramos Dragon Engine would be pretty decent in that deck too.
Definitely would, for sure. And I think I still have one kicking around. So
if you don't, I do. But no. So I hate sometimes how Magic the Gathering designs the arts for their cards. Like, look how big Omnath is, because it's not just random rocks. Those are like plateaus and shit, because you can see little people on the rocks, right? But he's a puny 4/4. He looks like he should be a 12/12. Because he's the size of Kozilek. Let's be honest.
And really, like, when I agree with you that it should have been bigger. Like it should should have been a bigger creature. Like I think 6/6 might have made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like Colossal Dreadnought, right? Giant dinosaur, 6/6.
Yeah. And like, you can't say a 4 mana 6/6 is utterly broken either. I mean, what it does is still pretty good. But like, I mean, you have the red green Omnath that was a 5/5. You have the mono green Omnath that could be anywhere from a 1/1 to a bajillindy.
Yeah.
And then Royal and Creation's a 4/4, but his art also doesn't make him look like a fucking skyscraper, for Christ's sake. See, Alan, I haven't ended my stream yet. See, there's still valuable entertainment. Yeah, so yeah, I'll bring bears. Maybe I'll bring phage. I'll bring coin flip. I think those are the 3 I'll bring. Maybe I'll bring 3. Because they're all simple. Now I'm gonna be able to figure them out. And then I don't have to worry crazy amounts about leaving them. Yeah, I'll get you in a second, puppy. I'm about to end my stream now. But yeah, like with that Urza and everything, like I don't want to put it in the deck and then just make it like a 5-color good stuff deck either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it's far-fetched to suggest that it is already. Like, I mean, I know that you have made yourself this very narrow lane in which to operate, but you still are playing with some of the most powerful cards ever printed.
Yeah, it's true.
In order to get you to that place. So I definitely think that there is some sense there where it's like, oh, I don't necessarily want to.
Yeah, because that deck is 6,000, but if I would have to remove 5 of the dual lands that are in here, so, and then 3 are being used in a different deck, so
right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is kind of 5-color good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and so I mean, obviously that is good. Like, obviously Urza is crazy good.
It also helps I don't have one.
Right.
But I also like just happen to have the right stuff to make it absolutely busted too. Right? Like a mana flare, a doubling cube, and a mana reflection is going to make Urza seem a lot better than it is too.
Right.
Like if I'm not winning with 240 mana, I'm doing something wrong. And if it wasn't for Urza, I wouldn't have won. But I also wouldn't have searched for mana reflection either. I would have just drawn another card. And then just played Garth. And maybe cut your board down to size with the Eternal Wanderer.
Yeah.
Well, I would have played Eternal Wanderer and then cut your board down to size.
Right. Sequencing.
And then they guard afterwards, but
well, that's what I get for playing good cards, is that you're just gonna copy them and make them
it's true.
better.
It's true.
That's what's my fault, really.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, so I will say her minus ability is, I don't want to call it a nombo, but it's a nombo-ish with Urza, because it's like you can't use the 10 mana that you're generating with it on his ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But generally doing it 2 or 3 times is enough. Doing it 48 times is a bit overboard.
Right.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's how a lot of games go, though. Like, I get it, and maybe maybe that's it. Like not for next time, but maybe that's the next thing we talk about when we have a chance to is like what makes you salty, right? Like what do we see as like salt inducing?
That's fair. Yeah, and that'll give us plenty of time to look at it too.
Right. So we'll do the deck tech this time, and then we'll think about the other topic. Like what are the things that are salt inducing experiences.
Yeah, because the only technical removal that was played was my mana drain.
That's right.
But I didn't want to lose my creatures, so like that's why I would have countered it. Oh, I totally would have countered your draw spell if he didn't play that dictate.
Right. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, knowing that the counter spell, I don't know that I would have not done it because that's fine. Like, I guess you get a lot of mana for it because of mana drain.
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I mean, it's a good spell to hit.
But I wanted my creatures. Yeah, I didn't want to have to lose Urza. That was like the main thing. Like, if he does that, I'm losing Urza. There's no question in my mind. Hey Maelstrom Casual, we're just chit-chatting, so but before you go, you should totally check out our YouTube channel. We have an awesome podcast that we've been posting episodes there, and other podcast listening places like Spotify and other wonderful places. Good, just Google search AZA Commander Podcast or use the QR code there, and we'll link you right to the YouTube channel.
Roger, man. All right, thanks.
Yep, have a good one.
Yeah. All right, we should probably close it up.
Yeah, it's 11:40. All right, man. It was a pleasure talking to you. And then, yeah, I won't. You probably won't hear from me at all this weekend.
Okay.
But maybe I'll touch base with you. Like,
Ooh, maybe I'll go to Barbo and play Paper Magic.
is that a thing you can do?
On Friday nights, yeah, they do Commander on Fridays.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That sounds awesome. I'll think about it if I'm not feeling sick. All right, man. Have a good time.
Yeah. So I'll probably text you or call you on Tuesday or something.
Sure.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
All right, Alan. Did I delay it long enough that I can go now? I have to find boxes to put these decks in. He's not even responding. So he's probably. All right, everyone. You know what? We have 5 people sitting here. Let's go raid somebody real quick. You are angry. Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news. Well, it took you a while. I guess there's a delay. But I will raid someone, okay? And then you can watch their stream. And then you'll still have noise in the background. I'm not ignoring you! Fuck! I know you're angry. And I can see let's go back to Twitch. Any of my friends playing Magic the Gathering?
So what is this upcoming game? It's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
No. None of my oh wait. A TCG guy.
1 damage. Oh, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna
We'll
proliferate.
read
So
this
I'm
guy.
gonna proliferate Rowan, and I'm gonna proliferate all your poison counters.
That you is.
And then I'm gonna uptick Rowan, and I'm gonna deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Ow. I think this is bullshit.
You can't make me laugh that hard.
I'm killing death right now. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
I think that I passed. I'm sorry I didn't have a better thing.
Alright, it's my turn now, so I will draw. This way you can walk off Earth as our land for turn. will tap the whole thing for 6, and we're gonna play
Pretty
a
folks.
Grave Titan.
We'll see you
So on ETB we get
Tuesday-ish.
a TT zombie. We get 2
Deuces,
zombies.
y'all.
So let's get us some zombies. And no, these are decayed, so these are bad. Not bad, but not the ones we want. And that's all, folks.
Okay.
I can't contribute much, I'm sorry.